Before you learn to code, you need to understand this: how computers actually work. Have you ever wondered how your computer understands everything you ask it to do? Every website you visit, every game you play, every app you open, and even powerful AI tools like ChatGPT all run on the same basic principles. But here's something surprising. Computers don't understand English, Sinhala, or even programming languages like Python. Deep inside, they understand only one language: zeros and ones. Before you learn to code, it's important to understand how a computer actually works. A computer is an electronic machine that receives data, processes it, stores it, and produces useful information. Every time you click your mouse or press a key on your keyboard, millions of tiny operations happen in just a fraction of a second. Unlike humans, computers don't think on their own. They simply follow instructions with incredible speed and accuracy. Those instructions are based on electricity. Inside every computer are billions of tiny switches called transistors. Each switch has only two possible states: on or off. Engineers represent these two states using the numbers 1 and 0. This is called the binary number system. Every photo, video, document, website, and application is ultimately stored and processed using billions of these binary digits. The component responsible for processing all these instructions is called the Central Processing Unit, or CPU. You can think of the CPU as the brain of the computer. Every task, from opening a web browser to playing a game, is handled by the CPU. It performs billions of calculations every second to keep everything running smoothly. The CPU has three main parts. The control unit manages and coordinates all the activities inside the computer. The arithmetic logic unit, or ALU, performs mathematical calculations and logical comparisons. Finally, the memory unit temporarily stores data and instructions, while the CPU is processing them. For the CPU to work efficiently, it needs fast access to data. That's where RAM, or random access memory, comes in. Think of RAM as your workspace. It temporarily holds the information the CPU is currently using, allowing the computer to work much faster. However, RAM is temporary memory, so everything stored in it is lost when the computer is turned off. To store your files permanently, computers use storage devices like hard disk drives, HDDs, and solid-state drives, SSDs. HDDs use spinning magnetic disks to store data, while SSDs use flash memory with no moving parts. Because of this, SSDs are much faster, quieter, and more reliable than traditional hard drives. So here's how everything works together. Your files are stored permanently on your SSD or HDD. When you open an application, the required data is loaded into RAM. The CPU then reads that data, processes billions of binary instructions, and sends the final result to your screen. This entire process happens in milliseconds, making your computer feel almost instant. Understanding these basic concepts gives you a strong foundation for learning programming, software engineering, databases, networking, and artificial intelligence. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me on this journey into the world of technology. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.